Good evening, everyone. This is Drawtober 2025, day 0. You're gonna have to bear with me for a second as we go through our prep for Drawtober. Challenging myself here, and I'm also sharing this live. There's no music, no nothing. It's just me, my hands, the station, my thoughts in this vlogish sort of environment, this live streamy sort of environment. And let's see if I can, actually we can't do that just yet. As we bumble through this live stream, I figured I would talk about my life, I would talk about this process, I would talk about what I'm doing. I'm sharing it live, so you're probably joining me in this whole process here. Let me see. Welcome, everyone. I'm doing my best in this endeavor. I have been inspired by odd artworks and their dungeon map a day effort, and I wanted to try to crib his style, to do my best to draw in each of these frames and cells. I'm sharing with you, Robert, right now. Trying to do multiple things at once, so leave me some feedback, leave me some thoughts, but I wanted to pull up the whole thing here on screen. Let me see. Oh my god. This is me prepping live. I'm gonna do ShadowDark prompts. Oh, no, actually, Drawtober 2025 prompts. Put this here. Put this here. I'm not one to talk to myself here, but let's see if we did this. It gives us something visual to look at. If I did one of these, boom, great. ShadowDark, Drawtober 2025. I drew last year. For 2024, I used real ink on real paper, and it was a fun medium and a fun expression. Well, this year, I'm doing something a little bit different with some pens, some pencils, our good old tower table here where we play our games. And I'm gonna come in here. I've already made a board here, which I sort of made a rough calendar of, what is this, like 3" by 3" blocks here. I just took my ruler and made something to grid my effort out. Again, cribbing style from Odd Artworks, link in the description. I'm gonna be starting, kind of midweek here. I guess since tomorrow is Wednesday, it's perfect. We start right here in the middle of the week. And I'm going to use the prompt table as supplied by Robert and ShadowDark memes. Can't really, it's kind of cut off here. To be inspired by each one of these prompts throughout the month of October. I figured I would live stream the effort. Maybe as a week goes by, I would compile the videos into sort of a time lapse or compression of the whole art experience, and we'll see what we get. This is me playing with my toys here in our tower. I figured I would start the process here if I had to, you know. Mark this as day 1. We would go through, sketch something out that's inspired by a torch, and we would slowly make a scene here. I've got my ink and pens and some markers as well. I'm by no means a distinguished artist, other than just brave enough, i.e. dumb enough to put pen to paper and give my best here. And I figured I would talk a little bit along the way to the best of my ability. As we bounce around in between it all, I don't expect these to be that exciting. I guess this should be my disclaimer up front. This is live stream format. This is going straight to tape. This is not our usual gaming crew here where I can riff and play off of other people. This is me at whatever time it's going to happen, maybe at night, for as long as I can do it before my kids wake up and I have to go scramble off. Music or no music, undecided. If I had to, I would do something like this, I guess. Just to fill the space. And draw for a little bit. I mean, I guess if I had to be ahead of the game, see what it turns out, right? Am I cheating if I start before the first day? Play with the camera. I think this is the closest one. I feel like I'm cheating now. Well, this is the process that I would undertake. Maybe I should just continue to get my pieces into place here. Show off all my tools. I'm also getting the angles and everything down, so I'm kind of jutting up against. I'd like to see if this is better or worse. You're seeing all the ugly camera movements, but bear with me here. Oh. This is what I'm trying to figure out before we go live. This would be more comfortable if I did it like this. That way I can get closer to my microphone and everything. Yeah. That's what I want, like that. How's that now? Is that music too loud? I think it's going to different songs, so I don't want it too loud in the room. I'm also monitoring my levels. Can't have it too loud because I gotta hear my kids. Something like this. I want to use a host of these different things. These different markers. make these specific spot, and then by the end, we'll have a whole image compilation. Here. And I tried to draw on an actual calendar as inspired by odd artworks, but it was just too small. I like to draw big. So I wanted to draw big. And we'll see how it unfolds, but let's see. What other things should I be thinking about? I thought I had a little message. If I gotta go, I'll put this on the screen. That's mine. If I need it, I go grab the kids. Maybe leave the live stream going until I can come back. Also dealing with different fineness of markers here. Ooh, it feels good. I learned last year that penciling goes a long way. It's okay to draw outside the lines, right? Trying not to think too much about the whole scene. I imagine maybe this would be the whole focal point. Everything kind of driving towards this one thing, but who knows? I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. I was inspired by having a dungeon map or a dungeon scene of sorts, but you know, if I had to, I would put walls in here. I don't want to go too crazy, or if this is on some sort of wall, like a alcove, or this is sort of a sconce in my mind, or maybe it's some giant floating torch here that we're all questing after. I don't really know the perspective as well too, in terms of size and proportions. But I was just inspired by doing a whole compilation. And use some negative space, color it in. I don't want to go too crazy. I guess we can do this. So again, this is our prompt for tomorrow. This is our prep today. We were prepping tools and technique and making thumbnails and all sorts of different requirements for the YouTubes. Now I want to have it be the least amount of resistance possible so we can get in and get creative without having to generate every time. I actually used the thumbnail for this one was the last picture from my Drawtober 2024. So I should actually go backwards and use day 29, day 30, I guess. 30 days has September, April, June, and November. So day 31 is day 0's thumbnail. I might add a day 1 and reuse it for tomorrow if I need a new thumbnail every time. But I should actually go through and use my old images as thumbnails for this time around. It's not a bad idea. I'll probably do that on my laptop if you guys want to see that process. Can't show you on this the way that this tower is set up, the old Orange Eyes tower. But it's been a joyous sort of time playing with my toys, putting together our ShadowDark game. I don't know if it's weekly, but our frequent ShadowDark game, as well as other games here on the channel. I guess this could be like a channel update as well too, get to know you more. Life has been rich. This was a personal vlog and a personal journal. We started our big home renovations on the first floor of our house. I am in charge of that. And let me tell you, I'm being creative in all different ways. It has its joys and its perils. So stay tuned over this next month as well with these Drawtobers. Maybe this is an outlet that I can share all this sort of stuff. Nice, this laptop helps too. I'm sort of just making thumbnails. It's like to do one simple YouTube thing requires a million other little things, whether that's titles and descriptions and meta tags and sharing it and thumbnails and so on and so forth. So I feel like I get into a focus, and I'm not one to stream my thoughts constantly, so let this be a personal challenge as well too. I want to make a thumbnail. We're going to create this. This is on my laptop, which isn't connected to the rest of the system, so unfortunately you won't be able to hear it. Let's see here. File management has changed my life completely. I've made media for quite some time, and getting on top of my own file management process has significantly increased my output and productivity and organization and everything. So getting a multimedia drive, a local area, a network. What the hell does a NAS stand for? Network. NAS stands for network attached storage has significantly improved my output. Don't have my phone, but man, there's so many different outputs, iClouds and Google Drives, and sometimes I can't keep track of it all. We have so much media. I'm trying to sign into my iCloud, and I'll probably need my phone anyway. yeah, this is sort of what I imagined this first thing to be. So just gathering all my assets. Thank goodness I made an album last year of all my art, and it's on the Discord. So come on by if you want to see that on the Arcane Library Drawtober 2025. There, bingo, great. Just want to download this whole album. Can I do that? Cool, that's a good idea. We'll make all these make all these thumbnails. But will they be in order? Yeah, great. We'll just go backwards. Okay. So if you want to see it, you can see this sort of stuff. Boom. Ah! Well, I'm going to do the ghetto thing. I'll show you a screen capture of what I'm doing on my laptop. Because this isn't connected into my system, so sorry. But we're doing... I gotta be careful because this is gonna be all personal stuff. Whoa, that's not what I wanted either. Gotta be careful here. You just saw a sneak peek, or at least an episode that's already live of our ongoing ShadowDark game, which has been on hiatus for a couple weeks. We took my son to see Sam Raimi's original Spider-Man in theaters, and it was his first time, which was sweet. He had a bunch of questions, and it was truly adorable. Seeing this movie that was awesome when I was a teenager to share with my son now. Okay, so we have something like this where it's like boop, you just put this goofy image in here. Actually, you get to see me futz around on Photoshop now. Heck. Look at all these stupid layers. I want a black. Where's the bucket? Sometimes I don't understand the different project layouts. Here we go. Now we're cooking. I did a little speech bubble in preview. Woohoo! Sure you could look at me, watch me do something crazy. You like that? You like that? I'm gonna merge these two. That's how you make a little speech bubble. Now we're gonna merge these shapes. Merge them. What? Gotta get our Montserrat because it just speaks. So clean. It was red. Drawtober. Get out of here. Oh, bold. Bold. Drawtober 2025. Wop. What do you think? I sort of recreated the thumbnail. They're talking. The dice are talking. They talk to us. Use my little mouse here. Oh. Too many magic mice. Should probably clean this up too. Can't erase it. You gotta do some cloning. Clone. So it's not as confusing. There, so I've got to move this around too. It's probably going to reveal some more. The dice are talking. Okay, great. Oh, ooh. I always like to. Oop, oop, oop. Oop, oop. Resample. Do like a big boom, day one, boom, 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 dramatic. Day one. Oh, we should put the prompt too. How about that, huh? Torch. caps. I'm gonna do all caps. Torch. That guy with my little small screen. How about that? And I don't know. Nice and cute, huh? Ooh. Great. It's probably my thumbnail for tomorrow. Artboard 1, change it to day 1 torch. Let me see. I think if I did some stuff here, I could duplicate the artboard. I'm gonna do day 2. What's day 2? So I have to make a thumbnail for each one of these. It's crazy, huh? Idle. Day 2 idle. But with this stuff, we want to keep it easy. Day 2 idle. Okay. And I gotta find the image, yeah? What do you think of these old words? These and their stories, connected worlds. That was part of the 2024 Drawtober. Had little words that went with it, but here's the potion of hammers. I guess I would just take this, put it back into Photoshop. Right over there. Boom. Maybe I'm doing something lame. This obviously worked for these dice. Do I want it uniform? Or do I want to do something different every time? I don't know. Just lock it in. All of it. This one we can delete. Lock this in too. Lock it in. I may come up with like a general scheme and play with the elements, but I don't want to make a new thumbnail every time. I do have the whole thing. I don't know, something about the 4x3, where the one, the 1:1 ratio just seemed kind of cool to me. If I make this white, so I'll fill it with some white. Super basic. know. Just keep going. This is creative in its own right. Day 3. Geed. I only deal one kind of chip. I only deal one kind of chip. Lock 'em. Caps. Caps. Let me link these layers. Gotta do the small test. What's it look like on a small screen? Link 'em. What do you think? No music? That music just wasn't hitting him, doing it for me. The empty skies. I just want like atmospheric. Ambient. Misty fairy tale. Caltrop. Hey, they're linked. Can I just move this one without unlinking them? Or you have to unlink and then relink. Only one way out. Arr. Good idea. So these are my images from last year. Unlock them all. Unlock them all. so I can delete it. Now we're on a roll here, and let's just do the first week. Rune. Rune. Caps. Ruin. One chance to get the punchline. I think I had Aladdin in my mind when I was writing this. One chance to get the punchline. Ooh, cool. A rune. Different type of rune. Coming along, huh? I should really decide if I like this basic Drawtober. Thumbnail design. Ooze. Deep in the heart of fire, our champion remains. Is that an ooze? I don't know. Kind of looks like one, huh? Cool. We're going backwards in the 2024 one, which if you look here, here's the prompt. So, Arcane Library, Potion, Gold, Crawler, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Devil. This was Devil, Gauntlet, Crawler. Now it's Ooze in 2025. Day 7. OBX. OBX. Right? 2 X's. Not a capital I. Okay. Let's see what OBX. J7. OBX. It was shattered, but still remains. I think I covered up a lot of my, I don't think I didn't have my signature little thing down here like I did over here. Yoo-hoo. Okay, that's 7. That's 7 of them, huh? 7 thumbnails. First week. Done. So what do you think? Where are we at? Music going on. Peaceful meditation. Tableau rhythm. Okay. I think this is a good place to call it. At least I'm feeling good for tonight. We got our pieces put into place. We got a couple of our assets online. We tested everything out. We have the idea and the format. We have our pieces in place. Shared some life updates. I feel like I should keep a list. You know, it's like 1, draw. 2, life updates. And that's like A, Reno. B, Orange Eyes Tower. C, prompt story. 3, what else did we talk about today? Yeah, getting YouTube stuff. YouTubing. 4, talk about some gaming stuff. Gaming philosophies. But at the same time, art's gonna be what art's gonna be. And I'm looking forward to Drawtober. This is sort of a longer one. When watching me make thumbnails, I'll probably do more of that week in, week out, or at the beginning of every week. But thanks for the challenge. Thanks for the art opportunity. Always a chance to make art. I'm looking forward to playing with my new pens and getting the prompts finished and trying out coloring and erasing. So thanks for the inspiration, Odd Artworks. Juan, we're actually going to be playing another game together. We were on the Dungeons and Dyslexia live stream on their very active live play channel on their Discord and on their stream as we tumble forward playing Drusaka with Dungeon Damsel and Game Master Zane. Sort of what I'm getting myself involved in the gaming world. We here at Orange Eyes Creations, my own personal passionate effort in the synthesis of all my film making, media making, game making, life making skills. Hosting an open table here in the state of Rhode Island, the biggest, smallest state. So if you want to join our ShadowDark table, get in touch with us, see a lot of our games and what we're doing. My update for Indy the cat, my adventuring buddy, my kid's adventuring buddy. Finally used a long-awaited Build-A-Bear gift card, and now he's staring at me. Maybe I need that, a face to talk to, because I don't normally just stream my thoughts like this. But hey, we're making art. So keep your ink pots filled. Keep your quills quilled. What do you do with a quill? Draw up ink to draw with. I'm looking forward to it, to our actual first day tomorrow. We sort of cheated today. Forgive me. And we'll see how a compilation goes at the end of the week. Oh man, that looks cool, huh? You can already see it's a torch. And we'll see how it all unfolds. Looking forward to it. All right, guys. My kid's in disturbing tonight, so I get to have a proper sign off. Thanks for watching.